History was made today at a media launch where two South African teams, the Cheetahs and the Southern Kings, officially became the newest members of the new-look Guinness PRO 14 competition. The tournament, featuring leading clubs from Ireland, Wales, Scotland and Italy, has been expanded to incorporate the two South African teams in a groundbreaking move into cross-hemisphere rugby. The two SA franchises will play a schedule of 21 matches from September to the final on the 26th of May 2018.
An historical occasion, a first and possibly the way SA Rugby might pursue in the future. It came out of necessity because two SA teams needed to be dropped out of a reduced Super Rugby competition, but it creates possibilities for South African rugby in the future.
Historical in many ways. You know, everybody's been speculating about South African teams playing north, and now we've achieved that. You know, historical in the fact that we're bringing summer rugby to South Africa, and that'll be a challenge. You know, and that we're bringing international clubs that are world-renowned.
We want to expand. It's in our DNA to do that, and South Africa was a market we always looked at very jealously and said, well, this is where it's so rich with rugby to its soul. And what can we do to be part of that? And that's what we did. We reached out to Yuri Roo, the chief executive of SARU.
The Southern Kings have been a revelation in Super Rugby under trying circumstances, and their coach Dion Davids coached the team with aplomb. He's already lost half his team and faces an even bigger challenge with the time constraints.
We've been there here before. I'm not going to say because we've been here before that it's going to be easier, but we've learned a lot of lessons. This maybe might be the most difficult task that I've had in such a short space of time. So I will have to go back to those notes in terms of what I've done before.
There might be a clash with the Currie Cup, but SA Rugby pleaded for patience and assured it will be sorted out by next year.
The Currie Cup is the oldest domestic competition in the world, and it's still a pinnacle for us, and it will always stay a pinnacle. You know, because of the emergency of this situation, we've got a clash in this year, and we need to manage that clash for this year. But we will sort out the competitions for the next 3 years within the next month.
History. Rugby in summer, South African teams playing in the Northern Hemisphere. It can only be a good thing going forward. Craig Murray, SABC News, Cape Town.